So US President Joe Biden set to arrive in India, and UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak appreciating India for the manner in which it has shown its success and rise in the past few years. This words coming in from the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, and just days ahead of the G20 Summit. First, Indian origin UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak hailing the relationship between India and UK. Proud of his Indian and Hindu roots and connections, which he openly also flaunts, Rishi Sunak has gone on to say that India's diversity and extraordinary success means it is the right country at the right time to hold the G20 presidency. Asserting that 2023 is an important year for India, Sunak appreciated Prime Minister Modi's leadership and said India will soon rise to become the third largest economy in the next 10 years. Addressing the issue also of a pro-Khalistan extremism, which is a concern in the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak has said UK is closely working with the Indian government and is ready to counter divisive ideologies as well as deal with violent actions. So remember, what is the G20 about? How is the venue being decked up? How prepared is the national capital, Delhi, as India hosts the G20 presidency? This is a big moment for a country and at a time where a lot is changing in the global world order. Do not miss this report, which is now coming up to tell you more about G20 and the sort of makeover that Delhi or the New Delhi district has gone through.
On 26 July, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Bharat Mandapam flying a drone. With that, India got a brand new international convention centre. Spread across an approximate campus area of 123 acres, this majestic convention centre is going to be the nerve centre for the G20 Summit.
This is where the final event of the G20 will take place. This is the Grand Summit meeting room, and these chairs made from Indian teak are meant for heads of states. 160 seating capacity in this entire giant hall with, of course, the host country, India, and its Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, will be spearheading the G20 from this very hall. And as you can see, the mixture between the Indian and international cultures, another grand chandelier brought in from Czechoslovakia, juxtaposing with it the Indian style paintings that mark a significance and amalgamation of both Indian as well as international cultures.
Adorned with artwork from every state in India, it's a swanky, high-tech, ultra-modern convention centre, millennium-ready, yet steeped in ancient Indian heritage.
The depiction of yogasanas are the starting point of the entrance to the entire Bharat Mandapam at the Pragati Maidan, depicting India's cultural ethos related to yoga and International Yoga Day.
Each floor, each room has a distinct imprint of Indian art and culture.
This is the area on level 2 where the international dignitaries will come in, but they'll be welcomed by the Indian culture of 5 elements which India holds very dear in all its teachings. And in Devanagari written here, Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jal and Prithvi is the ethos of how India has kept its Indian heritage intact. And with this will begin the G20 pre-area summits, where the dignitaries will follow to the main hall.
Building of Bharat Mandapam was started in October 2016. 7 years later, it stands as a pride of modern India.
Now, exhibitions and conventions go hand in hand. Whenever we have exhibitions, the exhibitors require a convention center, and wherever we have convention centers, they require, the participants require exhibition space. So this was missing. Now with creation of this facility and Bharat Mandapam International Convention Center, we are able to address this gap, and we are able to pose this as an international convention center which is comparable to the best in the world. So this missing link has now been addressed.
And now we'll take you to level 3, which has a plenary hall as well as a multi-purpose hall made to equip at least 7,000 people all together for various cluster of events that can be held together at this very platform.
The Prime Minister himself has been supervising the construction and his suggestions improve the centre further.
See, his focus has been on technology, and he said that wherever we have these artifacts and art buildings and all, we should have a QR code so that people just scan and come to know about that facility. Right. And now we are putting those QR codes at all these exhibits.
Yes, I did see them.
Yes.
Whether it's an outdoor amphitheatre or an indoor plenary hall, this Bharat Mandapam Convention Centre will be equipped with each and every technology that you see at the international level, whether it's Wi-Fi connectivity or QR code scanners. Even after the G20, the Convention Centre will continue to uphold India's international image of having an international state-of-the-art convention centres. With Ashok Banot in New Delhi, Milan Sharma for India Today.